I mean, look at that reporter. He looks like he is freezing.
I know. Oh boy. Well, as cold Arctic air rushes into the plains in lower Mississippi Valley, it's likely that record-breaking cold temps are on the horizon for folks out west.
Weather Authority meteorologist Emily Santam joins us right now with the latest on there, all that frigid air.
I know, it's due to the polar vortex, our lovely friend, the polar vortex, going through something this week. But
yeah.
I will say, I looked at some of the lows this morning, outrageous, so cold. It's been cold here, but out west, even cold. So they are looking, all the blue on your screen, that from North Dakota all the way down to Texas, that's an extreme cold warning that it expires later on this afternoon, but I won't be surprised if they issue another one, or a cold weather advisory as we head into Friday, because those temperatures are going to continue in the Friday. Wind chills as low as -30, but some of the headlines call for -60 degrees.
Man. And that's no wind chill?
That's the wind chill.
With
so
the
wind chill is
okay.
-30 to -60.
Okay.
Now the light blue on your screen are cold weather advisories. You can see down in Florida, Georgia, South and North Carolina. The blue ones to the north expire this afternoon. The ones to the south expire tomorrow morning. And those are for wind chills that will be near 0 degrees. So imagine being in Florida. Think about this. This is Maine and Massachusetts vacation week. And if some families are heading down to maybe the panhandle of Florida to enjoy some time, like on the beaches.
Like Pensacola,
and you're waking up to the same weather that you just left.
Yeah,
wow.
Great. That's
So,
great.
I
Honey,
know.
great idea.
Go farther south to Miami, folks.
I know, seriously. And we'll talk about that in just a minute here. So it was a cold morning. I have some of the wind chills. These are wind chills in Great Bend, Kansas. It was -18 this morning. A -22 in Hays, Kansas, and northern North Dakota, -45.
Wow.
In northern Nebraska, -41. So the top three, that -18 all the way down to -23. We've seen that, right? We've seen that in Maine, but the 40s, that's a lot.
Extreme.
And it's probably normal for them too. So here are the temperatures right now. Here are air temperatures. And correct me if I'm wrong, but Minot, I'm just gonna go with Minot for now. North Dakota, -19 air temperatures. 71 Miami, looking good, 12 in Portland. Here are the wind chills, -34 in North Dakota, -20 in Kansas City, -10 for Chicago, 6 in Buffalo, -5 in Denver, -1 in Dallas, Texas. 71 degrees though in Miami. So
there we go. See, I was right. Just go to
57
Miami.
in Las Vegas. It looks pretty good. So
it's funny. I just got a text from my brother who lives in Kansas City. He said it was -24 wind chill in his neighborhood right now.
I totally believe it.
Yeah.
So the cold air will be moving out as we head towards early next week, and they'll finally get those mild temperatures back. But pretty interesting stuff. This has been a pretty active year or I guess active winter season for the polar vortex. We talked a little bit about that.
We had it for a while.
Yes, we did. We had a little bit of a break. It's a break in the jet stream due to the changes in pressure. And all that cold Arctic air did surge down to central U.S. So let me go back to these wind chills. Isn't this nuts? It is. Think about this. They're about an hour and 2 hours behind right now. So this is like they're waking up to these temperatures, which is pretty crazy.
It is crazy. I'm glad we're not dealing with
I
that.
lived in New Orleans, and you just don't see temperatures like that.
It feels like 21 there right now.
I know, it feels like 21 degrees.
You're
I mean,
right.
and the people aren't used to it. They don't have big, heavy down jackets. They don't have any of that stuff.
Had a December snowstorm.
Exactly.
It's 14 in Atlanta. Like, they are feeling the temperatures this morning.
Oh my gosh.
And this will continue in the Friday too.
Okay.
So not as cold, but that trend will continue Friday, then a little bit of a warm up on the way as we head towards the latter half of the weekend and early next week for at least Midwest.
Yeah, and here's the thing people don't think about. When you go down south, not everybody wraps their pipes up and everything. Just about all the pipes that might be bursting down south because people just aren't prepared for stuff like that.
That's true.
It's like when the winter storms happen, there was a blizzard warning down there down in Louisiana, but when there are winter weather advisories, like they'll cancel school. I have a friend who goes to North Carolina State University, was it NC State, and she's like, I've had more snow days down here than when I went to school in the Northeast.
Wow.
She's like, she posted a video and there was like specks of snow on the ground. She's like, snow day today. I'm like, what?
More snow days.
It blows my mind as someone who lives in New England.
More snow days in Raleigh, North Carolina than New England.
I know. Seriously. It's just so different, the climate.
We're pretty
and
tough up here too.
The guidelines are so different too, and I would say we're brave. We're brave up here. Well, if you have any weather-related questions you'd like to ask our Weather Authority team, you can always email us at weather@wgme.com.